Welcome back. A new concussion law signed by the governor is designed to protect student athletes who might have a head injury. Here to tell us more about that law and about some new testing specifically for student concussions, Dr. Troy Glazier with Central State Orthopedic Specialist. All right, to explain this new law, and we haven't had this law before that.
So this new law helps any student athlete with concussion is to be removed from play and evaluated by a licensed healthcare provider, and then not allowed to return to play or practice without being cleared by that licensed healthcare provider.
So coaches have to be up on this this new law, then know about it.
So coaches have to have an understanding what some signs and symptoms of concussions are if there's not a licensed healthcare provider at the game, and so they can remove them and then help direct that student athlete to the proper healthcare provider.
So before this law, what was the problem? A lot of coaches maybe would say get back in there, or
there might have been an issue where after a game kids may have a headache or a mild concussion and then may be allowed to practice the next day, and may suffer from even worse head injuries later on if they're not held out long enough to allow their brain to heal properly.
Give us an idea, how dangerous are head concussions?
Concussions is a traumatic brain injury, and it can be very mild to very severe, where they can have some symptoms of just memory confusion to even being completely knocked out, and then have to be evaluated by an emergency room. And the concern also is that if someone is knocked out or has a more complex concussion, how do we know it's a concussion versus an actual, like a head bleed or something worse?
Something worse than that. And once you have a concussion, are you more apt to get one after that?
Yeah, you're more susceptible to it, to getting a second concussion. And the other scary thing is, if you don't let the first one heal, then if they're returned to play too soon, then you worry about a condition called second impact syndrome, where someone can get hit again, very subtle, and have even severe brain damage from that.
Okay. And we didn't talk about the testing, but that can be done at a doctor's office, right? It's called impact testing?
Yeah, there's impact testing is basically a 20-minute neuropsych test that is done at a physician's office, or we're actually doing at a high school, where we can get a baseline testing before the season, and then if someone is concussed within 4 days, go ahead and get a follow-up test done that takes 20 minutes and be used as a tool to help get our kids back on the field safely.
All right, and we have more information about impact testing. We've set up a news link. Just go to our website, KTUL.com.